how important marketing is for
uh,
anyone. Like, yeah.
for
Mm.
anyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
For marketing, even for us as a single individual, or even for a Fortune 500, or small startup, any small brand, any single person owner brand, everything comes up to marketing when even if you have started your business and
Mm-hmm.
you don't know, have you ever told to someone that this is my business, please visit, at least this is my website, please check it out, please
Mm-hmm.
have a look at my offerings or products or services. So this is the very starting point of marketing. So marketing is very very essential for any person to create the awareness of their offerings, even if it's just not about the products or services. I might say,
Mm-hmm.
if you want even a job, right? So
Mm-hmm.
what we do is, about a new job, we will go to LinkedIn, we will post it, or we will connect with our network saying, hey, I need. So that's all. You are just going out and telling people that this is my skill sets, this is my knowledge, this is my know-how, and based on the requirements I need the job. So this particular whole scenario, what we talk about is everything marketing. So
Mm-hmm.
you are marketing yourself in a way that you want to get positioned in a specific role, you
Mm-hmm.
want to get a good company.
Mm-hmm.
Not only it drills down to an organization, a business, or a single entrepreneur, solopreneur. It goes with each and every person of us to that level of marketing is essential for every individual.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And for for so many entrepreneurs, or those who are of our parents' generation, they are doing so well in their business, but they are not well versed
Mhm.
with the tools that are available in market right now, like
Mhm.
Instagram or Facebook, LinkedIn, or whatever.
Mhm.
Without that, is it possible to do the marketing?
In the traditional way, before the digital space came up, it was very much onto the newspaper ads that we have seen,
Hmm.
television advertisements. Word of mouth played a very very vital
Hmm.
role. So
Hmm.
all of these things our parents already know.
Hmm.
They give this offers during any festivities came up. If the business say goes according to that.
Hmm.
So during at that point of time, this all factors offline marketing were playing a major role.
Right.
But as the digital space came up, the offline marketing seems to have we cannot gauge the ROI. If I have given a newspaper ad, I have received how many calls, I don't know. How many people have seen my ad, I don't know.
Hmm.
But if I go to digital space, so the traditional businesses, or the elderly age of people
Hmm.
doing businesses right now, they need to either upgrade to a level where they can uh, I think there are two aspects of it. So
Hmm.
let's just
Hmm.
understand what needs to be done here. If our parents, my father had a very local shop in Bhavnagar,
Okay.
and it was like a years back of legacy they follow. People know already, and people used to come to the shop not by seeing any advertisements, not by because it's like you are there in the market from certain years, and you are well versed with the customers, so people will come.
Hmm.
So our parents will do that sort of business if any of the at that particular age group is into the business of a higher version of it. If they have this different locations businesses are
Right.
scattered.
Hmm.
So for that reason you cannot be everywhere, as people could come to you and relate to you in a personal way. Okay.
Hmm.
For that reason an upgradation is necessary for to
Hmm.
come into digital space. And
Hmm.
if you are a franchise business also, the competition is top notch in recent times. So
Hmm.
some or the other way, either you have to offer the customers some good offerings, you have to upgrade your products or services, or either you have to come up with something that new people can come into you.
Right.
Okay. So it depends upon what sort of business you are into,
Hmm.
and what sort of the span of audiences you are looking for.
Right. But you are saying that digital marketing is essential nowadays, right?
Of course, because
Hmm.
I what I believe is the generation is changing. Okay,
Right.
so now if we see our parents, they will be constantly checking their WhatsApp. They'll
Right.
be at least looking at the YouTube. You
Hmm.
know, they have this bhajans going on. They have
Hmm.
this WhatsApp family groups going on. So
Right.
somewhere or the other, they already have touched those digital spaces where the
Right.
brand, the businesses already in the digital space are there. Okay,
Hmm.
so those businesses are already influencing those age groups.
Hmm.
Okay, so they mano ya na mano, it is like you have to be in that digital space, upgrading yourself as a business, or you
Hmm.
take help of any of your Gen Z's generation like us. Okay,
Right.
so
Hmm.
we can come up and help them upgrading their business. It's like एक के बाद एक वो जैसे एक जनरेशन नहीं चलती, दूसरे एक
Right.
एक के बाद दूसरी जनरेशन will take over. you know so if my father is there, I will take up. So I will again change
Hmm.
some of the aspects of the businesses. And so the marketing is also like that. If traditional
Hmm.
marketing was, very well going on in that point of time, now just a combination of both will work in a better.
Okay. Okay. And so then, when we talk about the digital marketing, right? Which platform do you think is the best for marketing nowadays?
Okay,
Like, mm-hmm.
that's a good question. So if I say so, it's like it depends more on the business you are working on.
Mm-hmm.
So let's compare. Okay, let's
Mm-hmm.
have examples of two businesses where one is let's take my company's example. It's a healthcare company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a B2B. And
Mm-hmm.
let's take one company that is an infrastructure company, a construction company locally based out of any of the particular city. Okay,
Okay.
so that healthcare company is all about B2B segment, and the construction company is all about B2C, because the consumer, the end person, is going to purchase the flat or the
Mm-hmm.
tenement or whatever the offering is.
Mm-hmm.
So for B2B, we have to research as a marketer that where my particular or where my actual customers are like.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a B2B customer, let's say my customer is a surgeon or a doctor, or so
Mm-hmm.
if we talk about those personas, or at least those mindsets of people,
Mm-hmm.
those people will not be available, not be very much active though on accounts like YouTube or
Mm-hmm.
Facebook or so. But if I say a professional network like LinkedIn, they would
Mm-hmm.
be available. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I would, and if again I want to explore certain channels,
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, I have seen that the doctors and the surgeons are using not even very much of a Facebook, but they will be in a closed end group where they will have their groups of surgeons. So
Okay.
again, WhatsApp is a very essential channel for the
Mm-hmm.
B2B side. It's
Mm-hmm.
growing obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
this goes for the healthcare company. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if we talk about the B2C segment or a construction company, the example that we took, they will be very much active on WhatsApp, on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram. Consumers is like, if we take a demography of people falling into 35 to 45 or 50 years of range who will be
Mm-hmm.
interested in buying a property. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
if I talk about those people,
Mm-hmm.
it's like influencing those people through marketing. It will be like they will be very much active and scrolling through Instagram, through
Mm-hmm.
YouTube videos, and then some local channels, because if you are talking about local business, we have to have our eye on promoting it on local channels, but whatever it may be, the
Mm-hmm.
hoardings, billboards, it may be some of the festivities that are coming in, so we
Right.
advertise
Mm-hmm.
certain offers, and
Mm-hmm.
keeping those things in mind, it will be like very much depending on where your customer or your
Mm-hmm.
consumer is,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
based on that, it is very much important to justify that which channels you should go for. Okay,
Okay.
so people say that if you are into business, if you are running an organization, it is very vital to be present on every social media channel, but it is
Mm-hmm.
doing doing a very much detailed research is very much important, and crafting content according to that particular channel is also very important.
Mm-hmm.
So if we talk about choosing the channels, we should definitely research it first and then select it.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Then my next question, which is based on my observation, is like
Sure.
nowadays, whether you see Facebook or Instagram, right? You come across all the pictures, photos, and videos only. So, do you think these are the only two ways to, show your product capabilities or your individual skills and all? Or is there any other way, which I believe it was there earlier, of course, when Insta or Facebook was not there, right? So, if you could talk about that.
If we talk about digital space, obviously videos are working way more better than images also, because images are essential. But if we talk about videos, yes, as we see, the trend is going crazy about reels, or the Snapchat, or the TikTok videos that we come along. So
Mm-hmm.
all those things are very much getting us to get connected with the real life of the brands or the organization that is going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, images are also there, but you know, going one level up, it is like uh, augmented reality and virtual reality is
Mm-hmm.
taking up the pace. Okay, so by 2025,
Mm-hmm.
the marketers are, the top-notch marketers are telling that if you want to create an experience for your customers, and if you want to attract the customers, you
Mm-hmm.
have to have augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, you know
Okay.
one to your products or
Mm-hmm.
services.
Which is
So for
happening, I
that,
think, right now at some level,
it's
right?
already happening with a larger brands, the
Right.
brands like Nike,
Mm-hmm.
Adidas,
Mm-hmm.
again, it depends upon the cost of it. Is all associated with the cost. If you have the budget and the marketing spend for creating those experiences, it is way good to give your customers those sort of experiences.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. But
But the
then,
world is
mhm.
going beyond images and videos, so yeah, definitely the experiences will come.
Okay, right, right, right. But that will involve the major investments, budget, and that also, right?
As of
Right.
now, yes, but
Hmm.
Meta is working on creating a metaverse.
Right.
So others or other major companies are coming up with any of the AR VR. I think Amazon, if currently also I was checking one of the product on Amazon, and then
Mm-hmm.
just a small tab comes in, try this to your space.
Hmm.
So when you click on it, the AR the AR camera gets open, and then the product is placed on my particular surface. The
Okay.
product was a furniture, yeah, furniture product. So that those things are already getting implemented with the big players, but if we talk about startups or small or medium businesses, it will get evolved, gradually.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Now, next important question about the budget, right? I know, of course, based on the company, the scale and everything, right? The budget can be allocated, but what should be the minimum budget that anyone should invest in marketing for the marketing
So
campaigns?
marketing is a very vast field, no? But what I
Hmm.
understood, setting up a budget is I've been keep doing this exercises for so long till now. So budget always depends upon what sort of objective you are looking to achieve. Okay, so
Hmm.
if suppose the goal for me this time, this particular month, is say to increase the website traffic,
Hmm.
what I'll do is I'll select the certain channels, I'll select certain message, I'll select certain campaign, I'll set up the whole campaign. I'll
Hmm.
go to those channels where they
Hmm.
are giving me some insight.
Hmm.
Say if you want to run this ad on this particular demographics, gender,
Hmm. Hmm.
and to this duration with this budget, with this audience, sorry, with this audience, and
Hmm.
the end date of it. They'll give me an estimate of it. Okay,
Hmm.
whichever
Hmm.
social media channels I choose. So what I'll do is I'll do a generic research onto those parts. I'll take all the metrics into account, and then I will prepare a very concrete budget that this should be the particular budget based on my goal, based on my demographics, based on my audience, and the duration. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so based on that, usually what the businesses do is they create this yearly budget,
Mm-hmm.
but the goals are very much predefined, that for this quarter these are the goals, for this quarter these are the goals. So based
Mm-hmm.
on the goals, marketers can easily get up to a certain figure, that based on this particular goal, the way we want to reach that goal is through this budget. So this
Okay.
is the exercise that can be played.
Mm-hmm. And now that you are into that marketing head role, I mean, you must be setting up the goals for the marketing team, and of
Yes.
course involved in the budget part also, right? Right. Okay. Okay. Great.